As someone who's seen the importance of story in video game, I was intrigued when I first heard about 1998, The Toll Keeper story. Developed by the Indonesian studio Game Changer Studio, this narrative simulation draws heavy inspiration from the 1998 Asian financial crisis, particularly the turmoil in Indonesia, where protests, economic collapse, and social unrest reshaped the nation. The game does not put you either the government or the protestant. Instead, you would take the lens of an indirect victim who is a civilian. You play as Dewi, a first-time mother-to-be who's just trying to make ends meet as a toll keeper on a busy highway. Janapa is a stand-in for Indonesia during the late 90s crisis. Inflation is rampant, food prices skyrocket, protests erupt, and trust in government erodes daily. Dewi's pregnancy adds a layer of vulnerability. Every choice you make isn't just about survival, but also protecting her unborn child from distress, scarcity, and potential violence swirling around her.
The story unfolds over a series of days. Each shift at the toll booth punctuated newspaper clippings and phone calls from family that build a sense of escalating dread. Early on, things feel routine, collecting tolls, chatting with drivers, and dealing with minor infractions. But as unrest builds, you're faced with gut-wrenching dilemmas. Do you let a desperate family through without full payment, risking your job? Turn away protesters to follow orders, or bend the rules and face repercussions? The writing is sharp and evocative, with dialogue that captures the anxiety of the time. Drivers share rumors of riots, while Dewi's internal monologue reveals her fears about bringing a child into such a world. Every day, you can also see Dewi's outpouring of her heart through her diary. You can also decorate Dewi's diary with some stickers and your own feelings for each day you go through.
Mechanically, 1998 The Toll Keeper story is a simulation game at its core, borrowing heavily from Papers, Please, but adapting it to a toll booth setting. Each day starts with a briefing on new rules or challenges that will become more complex each day, like checking vehicle types, verifying documents, detecting counterfeit money, enforcing weight limits, or scanning license plates for compliance. Mistakes cost you fines or warnings, and repeated errors could lead to job loss or worse. There are also some help tools like a calculator that you can buy with the money to get your job easier. What I don't like from the gameplay is that you must click and drag to open the toll gate every time. I aware the dev doing this because it's also released on mobile, but automatically opening the gate after printing the receipt will be nice for the PC version because you can't cancel it either after printing the receipt for the car. The game nails a 90s aesthetic with a unique blend of dot textures, old paper effects, and a bluish filter that evokes faded print media from the era. The toll booth is detailed with period-appropriate props, rusty barriers, handwritten signs, and vehicles that feel authentically Indonesian-inspired. Cutscenes use a comic book style with static panels and text overlays, which works well for storytelling but can feel sparse without voice acting. The sound is what I think is lacking in this game. The sound ambiance is too quiet for the game that uses a chaotic setting. There is also radios that can play some music during your shift, but the music is not appealing either. Besides just playing music, it might be better if the radio could also report on the situation of ongoing demonstrations, adding immersion to the game. 1998 The Toll Keeper story is a thoughtful, emotionally charged game that punches above its weight by turning everyday drudgery into a mirror for societal collapse. It's not for everyone. Action fans might find it too subdued, but if you enjoy titles like This War of Mine or Papers, Please, this will resonate deeply. The score I will give to 1998 The Toll Keeper story is 8 out of 10. So that's a wrap up of our review. Don't forget to check our indie game review like By Sweet Carol and our indie game top list. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next video.